Hello, everybody. Greetings, greetings. Sorry, this was my first time connecting to Zoom without Chris. Connecting to YouTube. So I think I did it. If people are on YouTube, just let me know.
And all connected. Have you pressed record?
I have not. I will do so right now. Record. There we go. Hello, happy birthday. How's it going, everybody? Okay. Not used to doing anymore, just spotlight everybody. Where's Melissa? There you are. Haven't done this for a while, but rusty. Let me just change my view. That's my problem. There we go. Okay, now I can see everybody. So I'm also going to, if anybody's translating this evening, I know we've got Edgar and Oliver that are helping with Spanish, but if anybody else, if anybody German, Jakob, if you want to come on, just let me know. If you do want to translate while we're busy, which is done through another Zoom that your people are connecting to, then you can just raise your hand so that I can make sure to spotlight you. In the meantime, let me just see. Okay, Jen's not on yet. Where is Adele? Add spotlight. And Merle, there you are. Spotlight. Okay, I think that is
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I don't know what time of the day everybody is, but I just want to say hello to our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful GL community. Guys, 1 year. Whoa. Hey, happy birthday to us. It's been an incredible ride. Incredible ride. Evening Cans, Chris, Sadal, Merle, and everybody else on the call.
Hey, how's it, guys? Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Sure. What a journey, hey? What a journey. Wow, 1 year. Nice thing is, we're still standing, which is like really awesome, hey? We're still standing against all odds. We had everything against us. Every curveball you could ever imagine got thrown at us. And some scary moments. Anybody that remembers the beginning days, you know, let's walk through a bit of history when we had that Russian hack that that took us 2 months to get sorted out, and that nearly took us down. But thank goodness we've got the best developer on the planet, that I can tell you. And what this man has achieved, I don't think he's from this planet. Developers are different. Developers are very different, if anybody knows developers. But what the person that we have that's kept GL together and has taken GL to where it is nothing short of a genius. That's all I can tell you. And GL is in good hands. We are more rock solid now from a system point of view that we've ever been before. It's untouchable. Anybody that tries to copy GL or try and create another gifting community is already a year behind. And they're going to hit teething problems. They just don't know it yet. And the teething problems that they're going to hit if they don't have a developer, and deep pockets as well. Let me tell you something. You got to have deep pockets. If anybody knew what it costs to keep GL going on a monthly basis from a development point of view, you will actually fall off your chair. And that's the commitment. Sometimes it's been very difficult. There is a core member. A lot of you people know that who runs GGM, Gracious Givers Movement. If it wasn't for this gentleman, Mr. Hercules, there would be no gift of legacy. And I want to take my hat off in front of everybody this evening and give my gratitude to Hercules. Because if it was not for that gentleman, there would be no GL today. This is a man that's got a heart. I've never met a person with such a big heart in my life. What he's done for this community He's taken money out of his own pocket when GGM and the angel positions was not receiving gifts. When we went through the stages of the cleanup, Hercules took money out of his own pocket. And we're not talking, guys, a couple of $100. That is small fry. We're talking a couple of thousands. Well, let's just talk about tens of thousands of dollars out of his own pocket to keep GL going. And I just want to share my absolute gratitude and my respect to Hercules for what that man has done to keep GL going. A man like this you will never meet. I just wanted to, in front of everybody, share that. And let me tell you, like I say, we've been through changes, as a lot of you guys have seen, specifically the last, 3-4 months. We had to do the changes that we had to do to clean up the program for the health of Gifted Legacy. Because at the end of the day, you know, when we flipped the switch, as we all know, today, a year ago, it's a very exciting moment. We flipped that. We used to get that wrong. We used to call it switch the flip and that. And we flipped that switch a year ago. And we started with 7,909 participants in the program. And we thought that everybody was going to do what the guidelines are, what the gifting community is all about. And as time went by, yes, it flew very quickly. We grew very quickly in the beginning. Make no mistake, gifts were flying, people were moving. But the problem is only 17% of the people did what they were meant to do in bringing 2 people. The 83% of the people did not. And I want to commend, you guys all know who you are. I would like to commend the 17% of the people that did what was meant to do, because that's 17% of 7,909 people turned into 500,000 people. And I would like to thank each and every one of you. You guys know what you did to get GL to where it is. And where I'm very happy right now is GL is starting to get its pockets. There are communities, there are little pockets within GL. Guys, they are flying to the platinum balls like you have no idea. I look like I'm looking for parking compared to how these guys are flying to the boards. And that makes me happy because people are taking ownership. And this is what we always wanted from the beginning, is people taking ownership of where they're at. And a lot of people in the community have done that, and they've been working with their teams. And the people that have been building the 2x2x2, guys, they're flying. And I want to take my hat off to you guys. You guys are the pioneers. You guys are the soldiers that are doing what is meant to get done. And you are receiving gifts abundantly. And I'm happy for each and every single one of you that are receiving abundantly. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because you've done what it takes. You did what was meant to get done to make it work. And this is going to carry you for many, many, many years and decades. So well done for you. And I just wish more people would start to take ownership and work from where they're at. And people are doing it now. And we had a cleanup, make no mistake. But we had to do it for the health of GL. It was not hard doing what we had to do, but we had to clean up because, as Hercules always says, this is an activity and you need to participate. It's like anything in life. If you don't participate and be an active person, nothing will happen. And that's just the way it is. And guess what? Everybody has shone up. Everybody has risen. The cream has risen to the top. And you know what? Focus on the 20%. Guys, it's a universal law. It's a universal law in any type of business, in marketing. It's been like this forever. 20% of the people do 80% of the work. That's fact in life, with everything in life. But guess what? That 20% of the people will receive 80% of the abundance. And you know what? This is not about a lot of people doing a lot. It's about a lot of people standing together and all doing their little to make a big difference. So I commend every single one of you. So guys, well done. Congratulations. 1 year today. What an achievement. What an achievement. And I would like to thank the core members, the other 4 core members. You guys all know who they are. We become like family. Sure, we've been through a roller coaster ride. There've been times where it's been very difficult on all 5 of us. It's been very, very difficult, but you know what? We stuck together through thick and thin to keep GL going. And we will always be the custodians of GL. And what we're doing now is we, in a way, handing over the reins to the community. We want everybody to take ownership. We did what we said we would do for 1 year. We got the Zooms going. We put training together like you have no idea. We've got documentation for a gifting community that's never been done before. All of the tools are in place. And that was our commitment to the community. We're here, make no mistake, we're just not going to be in your face, because now it's up to the people, it's up to leaders to start looking after their teams and their people and their lineages, which is what we always wanted. And this is a beautiful thing. We're here, we're not going anywhere. So just because you're not seeing our faces doesn't mean we're not running like hamsters in the background, but keeping everything turning over. And Adele and Merle, I'd like to thank you guys both for all the hard work and dedication, what you guys have put in the background. I just want to say thank you to both of you so much from the bottom of my heart. Adele, our poster lady. So I tell you what, you have a talent, Adele. And never mind just making the posters, but all the work that you've done in the background and being on the groups, putting the information together and jumping in. She's also one of those owls that don't sleep. You know, 1 o'clock in the morning, you see the messages coming through. Adele doesn't stop for 2 seconds. So Adele, thank you so much. And thank you to all the leaders in the various countries. Thank you for all the hard work and dedication and the trust in us. So from my side, thank you, thank you, thank you. Over to you guys.
Okay, because I don't like uncomfortable silences. What I'm going to do is Hercules couldn't be here this evening. And I would just like to extend condolences to his cousin who lost her husband. So he's going to Johannesburg for a funeral. And yeah, she's part of our GL family. So that's why I would like us all just to send a couple of contributions to the family. It was a senseless murder, as what happens in South Africa. And what would it take? My wish and my knowing is that when the world gets flooded with so much money that we no longer need it anymore, all the bad things that are happening in the world will end. And I truly believe that it's this year. I truly believe that last year was really climbing really hard to the mountaintop. And this year is taking everything that we've learned to defend our freedom. But let me just share my screen because Hercules made us a little video at the airport and he apologizes for the sound. He said it was quite difficult to record because you're never alone in an airport. So let me just get him quickly. It's just loading. It always takes a little bit longer when we are on Zoom. Okay, I'll have to come back to that. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I would just like to say thank you very much for all of you that have taken the time to be here. And I see that we're on 100. First time in ages where we packed the Zoom room full. How does it get better than that? Yeah, I think at the beginning of the year, you know, it's always a time to reflect. And wow, what an amazing reflection couple of weeks it's been. We ended the year as the core pretty exhausted, pretty beaten down. Even though we smile and we try and be tough, it's been hectic, but we know we're on the right path because for myself, when you get banned off Facebook and when you get banned off Instagram, when your WhatsApp gets taken away from you and the next minute bots are taking down all of the Gift of Legacy profiles that you own, you could either go into victim and start looking for people to blame, or you can just dust yourself off and carry on because we wanted a cleanup. And you've got to be careful what you ask for, right? Because boy, oh boy, did we get a cleanup. We got rid of all old energy, and it's allowed us an opportunity to start really fresh. And what's beautiful is that the people that are on the group now are people that are so positive. You know, I had a little bit of I wouldn't say a breakdown, but I just got to the point where I was like, enough. I don't want to get to the point where I start despising everybody and only start seeing negative things. So I had to remove myself off groups because all I was seeing is negative. And, you know, what you focus on is what you bring into your life. And I didn't want to focus on negativity. Being in the development and being in support, it's very difficult not to focus on that because we're here to make sure that everything's perfect for everybody. But today, just seeing all the messages and connecting with people, asking if people want to share their story and seeing how excited and how strong this community actually still is, has completely touched my heart in so many ways today. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much, because I'll never give up on Gift of Legacy ever. But I was starting to give up on myself because I didn't have resilience to carry on anymore. And while everybody was on a holiday, we worked tirelessly in support to make sure that people who'd lost their profiles weren't stranded and ignored over Christmas. And yeah, I just want to say that those of you that are here, I'm really, really grateful that the vibe has finally attracted the right tribe. You know, and Melissa and I were talking today, and I was just saying to her that, yes, I've received gifts, and yes, it's been amazing and it's been life-changing, and it took me out of a very dark place that I was in a year ago, and I'm very grateful for that. But the friendships and the people that I have met along the way, you can't compare the amounts of money that anybody's been given. And I truly hope that all of you feel the same way. And I had to admit to myself last year that the world isn't ready for gifting yet. Yes, there's a lot of us. And I think because of the way we feel and because we're so passionate, it's so difficult for us to understand that people are scared and they don't want to take the chance that we did. But the world isn't ready, and that's fine, because so many people that are in the world are. And those are the people that we look for. And if we get a no, that's fine. We need to be so grateful for the no's, because look how many no's or fake yeses we should have listened to. You know, if we'd listened to the fake yeses and said, you're not ready, don't start until you're ready. Don't start until you know you've got 2 people secured. Maybe we wouldn't have had to have the cleanup that we did. And in the beginning, a year ago, we made lots of promises because we were working with people, and those promises weren't necessarily honored. And also through the process of being in the gifting community, certain things that we thought would be amazing that we did, when they actually happened in the program and we started working with the program and realizing, oh my gosh, in theory, this would have worked perfectly, but it's not working. Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's see how we can make it better. And in all of those exercises, we upset a lot of people because we weren't sticking to what we promised. But every single thing, everything that we've done that has made life a little bit difficult or Gift of Legacy more challenging is so that we'll last for your legacy over and over again. And somebody actually asked me the other day that came in as a migrator with me. They said, how is the program doing? I said, the program is absolutely amazing. It's everything that we wanted it to be and more. It's so many things that we learned that we thought would work that aren't working. And she said, okay, so if I had to just bring 2 people right now and start building, would that be okay? And I said, that is all we want. Because if all of you just start over, no matter where you are, and you bring 2 people that bring 2 people that bring 2 people, and if they want to bring their kids, they have 2 people ready to go behind those kids and their cats. If we all just did that, the program is working flawlessly. And I'm so proud to look every single one of you in the eye and say that. And with my friend, I was so happy to say that with 1,000,000,000% confidence. So I want to leave you with 6 things for the year. And this is Lee Harris. He does energy updates, and he actually spoke about these 6 words or 6 energies. And I think they're very, very pertinent to Gift of Legacy. So the first one is allowance. Be in allowance of everybody that you speak to and whatever journey they're on. So if they go, oh, pyramid scheme straight away, be in allowance of that. We don't have to convince anybody. We're living in the biggest pyramid scheme at the moment. So we don't have to convince anybody that Gift of Legacy isn't that. Be an allowance for yourself. That's something that I really struggled with, because I want to do everything perfectly and I want to make everybody so happy. But you know what? We're human beings and we're not perfect. And we don't have to make ourselves wrong about that. We don't have to stay in the victim mode. We just get up, dust ourselves off, and start again. Just be an allowance for everything that's going on around you. Create. Every day that we speak about Gift of Legacy, we're creating. Every day we go into our boards and we give the boards energy, we're creating magic to bring people to our boards. Every day when you wake up in the morning, say who and what can come into my life today to contribute to my journey on Gift of Legacy. And when you say that, you're talking to God, Spirit, Allah, whoever you talk to. That's a form of praying. I'm here now, I'm following my heart. Where to now? What service can I be in this world? When I get my gifts, how can I be of service to a greater good? Release. Well, that we had to do a lot of at the end of the year. Release everything that no longer serves us. Release bad habits. Release negative talk to yourself. Release the people that maybe started and no longer want to carry on. Now we can. There's a quit button. Nobody has to be here if they don't want to be here anymore. And it's okay. If you feel like Gift of Legacy is not in your heart anymore and you don't want to be a part of it, that's okay. Because you know what? It's still going to be here when you want to join us again. And I tell you what, you call anybody that's on this call and say, please send me a link, they'll welcome you back into Gift of Legacy with open arms. Discernment. Discernment is using your heart and your gut to give you the answers. Try to stay away from televisions, newspapers, all that indoctrination that we've had from such a very young age. Stay away from it now. Because we've been saying for a year, be the change you wish to see in the world. We've actualized and manifested that for a year. So when the change starts coming, don't hold on to the old. Be discerning in who you trust. That was a big lesson for us. Be discerning in who you trust and be discerning in who you talk to. Be discerning in who you tell certain things to. Make sure that when you are giving your referral link to somebody, that they are actually using that link and not another one that somebody perhaps slipped in while you weren't looking, because that's happened a few times as well. Love. Love makes the world go round. Love heals everybody. Love and forgiveness keeps communities together. And love goes hand in hand with gratitude. Gratitude for all the lessons, good and bad, right or wrong. They've all shaped us into who we are today. And you can all be very, very proud of yourselves. You're all amazing people. And I'm so honored to be traveling this journey with you. And then lastly, open. Just because you have to be discerning doesn't mean you don't have to trust everybody, you know, and your heart and your gut will show you the way. And be open to opportunities and the change that is coming into the planet. I really believe that our money worries are going to be over this year. And even if we get the whole world flooded with money, I still believe that Gift of Legacy is a beautiful place to come and learn about how to manage abundance. Because you start off with $100, before you know it, can be tomorrow, can be in a year's time, you get $800. Then the $800 isn't yours. You need to discern and be a good steward of that. So it teaches you how to save, how to manage, how to move on, how to give to somebody else, and be happy with giving away $400 when you really need it. It is the best feeling. Somebody, and I'm sure they'll share earlier, but somebody shared that they actually joined this program because they wanted to know what it would feel like to give somebody $5,000. And they had that experience in the last couple of days. So be open to all possibilities and the magic that is here. It's right here. It's right in front of us, and we've experienced it, or we've watched other people that have. So I think that's me in a nutshell for now. I also just want to mention that I realized in the last 4 weeks or so that I'm actually quite a shy person. And from a very young age, I didn't want to be shy. So this very extrovert person came, and I've worn this extrovert mask for most of my life. And when the opportunity came to present beautiful gifting and sacred economy, I had my hand right up. I wanted to be at the front, sharing it with everybody, sharing my magic, sharing the love of it. And I'm happy to say that it's been great to feel what it feels like to be famous as I could be in this life. It felt amazing to be adored. And at the same time, it was something to behold, to be crucified at the stake when things didn't go right. So it's been an amazing year. I will definitely come and co-present with whoever wants to put their hand up to present. And like Chris said, there's pockets of communities. I've even got a group that I connect with on a Monday. And we've actually started saying that must be once a month, because the two people that I brought in, one is from South Africa and one is from Holland. They've got their own little groups that they meet with. So we all get together once a month so that we can come together. So even my little group has now branched off into its own little life. And I really, really beg of you guys to just make sure that you keep the magic going. Because if you bring in a few people and they have to listen to me, it's not going to be as special as them listening to you and the people that they bring in listening to you, because there's a much more personalized way of sharing them by keeping the group smaller. So I've really enjoyed working in the background. And I just want to say a very public thank you to our ladies in supports, Alicia, Jessica, Joanne, and oh my gosh, I can't remember the other one, which is so important. Well, you know, if you're listening, you little night owl that's awake at 2 o'clock in the morning when we're getting out of bed doing tickets. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you so much, Sabrina, Alicia, Jessica, for all of the hard work behind the scenes. So those aren't the real names of people. But yeah, thank you so much for everything. And I will see you guys once a month. And when we have these calls once a month, let's really make the effort to connect and come together, because it's so special when there's so many of us on a call. So I love you all so much. And I'm going to stop hogging the screen now and hand over to Melissa.
Oh, Cans, Chris, goodness. How do I even, pick up from where you guys left off? Firstly, I just want to say I echo each and every sentiment that the both of you echoed and spoke about now. Just starting off with what Chris said. Goodness, Hercules really has been the trunk of our community. So Herky, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart and from the bottom of the Gift of Legacies community's hearts. We just want to say thank you for just carrying us and being just the amazing person that you are, selfless, so full of love, just so believing in our beautiful, beautiful gifting program and continuing to support us. As Chris said, from his own pocket, we just want to say thank you. And to all the leaves in the community, because Herky, I always imagine him as the trunk. And then there's branches and all the different teams of the branches. And then the little leaves are on the branches. So everybody on this tree would love to thank you. And secondly, I want to thank my fellow core members, Chris, Cans, Jenny, as well as Herky. Wow, it's been an amazing year. Chris popped up on my Facebook this evening 1 year ago. You, me, Regan, in a coffee shop, furiously trying to get everything done before the deadline. It was insane, and it was beautiful, and it was magical, and it was crazy. We didn't get any sleep the December beforehand, but you know what? I would not change it for a second. I'm just so grateful that I'm on this journey with the four of you, sorry. And I'm grateful that you guys have welcomed me into the team and have shown me just so much love and appreciation, and also listened to my crazy ideas. Because at times I think you guys are like, what are you and the developer talking about? Like, Phyllis, translate. And I'm like, guys, this is going to be so awesome. And yes, there were certain things, we thought were going to be amazing, but people didn't, really enjoy. But, we've just gotten better and better and better with time. And wow, I just want to say thank you also to our developers, from the developer who assisted us in the beginning to the developer we currently have now. Thank you so much for working with us, for translating what we've said and putting it into code and into practice. So thank you. And then to our amazing ladies in support and gentlemen, because there were a couple of gentlemen in the beginning of the year, I just want to say thank you. We've got two ladies on the call here this evening, Adele, Merle, and I'm going to name a few, and if I've forgotten any, apologize. So we've got Adele, we've got Merle, we've got Anne, we've got Mailing, we've got, who is it? Goodness gracious me, Candace, you got to help me out. There are so many people. There was Petra, there was Angela, there was even Regan and Chris at one stage. There were just so many people who assisted us in support, and we just want to say thank you. And then we had a whirlwind called Paula, who is from our Latin American community, and we're just so grateful for you as well. And I know I'm missing out on so many different people, but everybody who I've missed out on, I just want to say thank you for your tireless effort and just everything and all the time and energy that you put into helping us creating this beautiful program. So thank you. And then to our beautiful community, to everybody who took a chance on Gift of Legacy and gave their sacred yes to the person who invited them here. I just want to say thank you for staying with us, for sticking up with us, for continuing on this beautiful journey with us. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I wish all of you on this call an abundant 2023. And I want to just say, as Ken said earlier, this is the year where all our money problems are going to end. All we have to do is help out two, bring in their two, and just continue on. And like Chris said earlier, there are people who've just joined Gift of Legacy 5 months ago that are flying through platinum boards, and I'm so happy for you. The messages I get from people saying how Gift of Legacy has changed their life, from where their furniture was about to get repossessed off their front yard, and that gift just came in literally when the company was coming to collect their furniture. They were able to contact them and say, you know what, turn your truck around. I'm going to deposit the money into your bank account. The amount of success stories and the lives that Gift of Legacy and the community, you as community members who've played and gifted correctly and being good custodians of the gifts that you guys have received. You guys don't realize how many lives you guys are touching. Just with that $100. I'm from Africa, South Africa. $100 is 1,800 Rand almost. That's a lot of money. You can do so much with that money. Other people from other countries as well, $100 is a lot of money. So when they get that gift, they are able to do so much with it. And to that person who received on their goal board and was able to gift $5,000 this week, wow, your gratitude, I felt it in your message. You were just so thankful, and just to be able to gift their $5,000. Wow. You know, this just goes to show the kind of hearts we have in our community. So I just want to say thank you to everybody on this call. Thank you to everybody listening. Thank you to, gosh, you guys are my family. I love you all dearly. I'm so grateful for all the sacrifices that everybody has done in the back end, in the front, and in the community. I'm so, so, so honored to be on this journey with all of you. And I'm going to stop now before I burst into tears. I love you all.
Okay, I think I've got Hercules ready. So let me just try that again.
Hello, GL community from all over the globe. This is Hercules greeting you from Cape Town in South Africa. What an amazing 1 year we've had with GL, just growing from strength to strength. Little did we think a year ago that we would be able to keep GL going for 3 months, let alone 12 months. And look at where we are. We did it. Thanks to the contribution of every single participant within this community. It was most certainly not a smooth ride. We've had our challenges. We've had our obstacles. But we prevailed, and we have evolved to what we are today. There are those that didn't give us the light of day, but I think we have surprised a lot of people. I would just like to wish everybody a wonderful, wonderful 2023 and a journey of abundance with GL. GL is here to stay. GL is we're on for the long haul. I would like to thank my fellow core team members, and I'll name them: Jenny, Chris, Candice, and Melissa. Thank you very much for your sacrifices. Thank you for your contribution and your selflessness. Thank you to all our support volunteers and for those that have made GL to what it is today. Thank you to our developing team. And thank you to everybody within our beautiful community. Together we are certainly stronger. And I think those that have remained with GL until today has shown the world that GL is most definitely the gifting platform to be reckoned with. And those that are not part of GL, those that are not into GL, you better get into GL. You don't know what you're missing. Thank you very much once again. Bye-bye.
And our lovely Jenny, I think she's got load shedding and she's having issues connecting. But I'll say a few words on her behalf. Jenny has walked one of the most difficult paths that any of us have, really. Right in the very beginning, just before we launched, she got news that she had cancer. So while we were fighting to save GL, she was fighting to save her life. And she's resilient. She's so strong. She planned her daughter's wedding in the middle of chemo and made them do everything around her daughter's wedding. And I'm just so honored to know someone that, no matter what, has always got a smile on her face and is not scared to take a risk and look after herself at the cost of whatever that may be. So Jenny, it's been an absolute joy to work alongside you and to show me what true courage really is. And I love you very, very much. All right, over to you, Adele, Jenny's right hand. And our gift of legacy's right hand right now. Sorry, I'm taking that away from Jenny. Adele is gift of legacy's right hand. Thank you so much for everything that you are, and thank you for picking me up in some dark times. I really, really appreciate you so much, more than you'll know.
Well, thanks, Cans. Well, happy birthday, Gift of Legacy, and happy birthday, core leaders, and to the development team, which includes our amazing developers. This time last year, we were sitting anxiously, waiting to switch the flip and flip the switch, and we didn't know what we were into, and we believed, and those of us who believed and those of us who are with you are so grateful. So on behalf of the GL community, thank you, each one of you. Thank you, Candace, Chris, Hercules, Melissa, and Jenny. Thank you for standing by us, for never giving up. Thank you for always helping us. Thank you for always supporting and guiding us. You have been the custodians, and you've stood true to that. You've never reacted out of impulse. Everything that you have said and done has been carefully thought through. Sometimes we wanted quicker answers, but you needed to do that thinking first. So thank you to each one of you. You are 5 people with such integrity, with such amazing vision, and the GL community love you. So not everyone's going to get a chance to speak to you tonight, but I know, because we get lots of the messages, people love you guys big time. And thank you from my side. Thank you. Thank you for giving me hope. Thank you for giving me a vision. Thank you for putting me out of my comfort zone and teaching me to learn things that I didn't know I could do. You're an amazing community, and the gifts are incredible, but it's the friendships and the bonds, it's the self-development, it's the learning, it's the community that makes Gift of Legacy what it is. And when I mean community, I don't just mean the people, I mean the people being the people. That is what Gift of Legacy is about. It's the real sense of Ubuntu, of knowing that people stand together. And so to each one of you, thank you. I had a call with Jenny this afternoon, obviously, because she's my inviter and I love her dearly. And I asked her what I always ask her, Jen, how's GL? She said, Adele, GL is just fine. It's exactly where it should be. It's doing exactly what it should be doing. And she said, now, Adele, now is the time for people to fly, for people to let Gift of Legacy do what it should be doing. And she is so proud of GL, and she dearly loves all of the core, and she is so grateful for the love and support that she has received from each of you during this very difficult year that she's conquered, because that's what she did, she conquered it. So thank you to each one of you. To Mil, who's my matric mom, we survived matric together last year. We help on the groups, and Mil is my coffee mate several times during the day and the night. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being a friend that I've never hugged. Thank you for being a friend I've never met in person, but thank you for being a friend who's always at the end of the call. I love you dearly. And I could thank each one of you on the call. I've met people from countries across the world where I've never traveled to because I've never been overseas, but I've made connections and I know you. So thank you, GL community. We are going to share just now after Mills had her say, but we've got the most beautiful messages to share, the most incredible people to introduce to you. So happy birthday, everybody. It's an absolute joy to be here tonight.
Okay, what do I say after everything Adele said? I echo absolutely everything she says. Core, you're amazing, all 5 of you. And it's been an incredible journey from the precursor, Christmas before last, phoning people and getting them on the calls. We've been there through it all. And as Adele says, we've made friends with the community, and that's more important than the gifts we've received. Absolutely more important. And Melissa, next time you're in Durban, I have the bottle in the fridge still. She came all the way to Durban over Christmas and spent all her time working on GL. So I didn't get to see her, so I have to point that out. The time Cam said to me, but I haven't seen you in person yet. And then Melissa worked. So we know how much she puts in with the developer all the time. And hopefully now, with this last cleanup, the core are going to be able to sit back and let the program do what it should do. And everybody needs to just get out there and invite again and know that GL is rock solid and that our community is amazing. So I'm not going to take up any more time because I just love you all. And I've made such amazing friends all over the world. And so thanks to Melissa, Candice, Chris, Hercules, Jenny, and of course Adele, my coffee mate.
Thanks, Merle. And also just to you, Merle approached me, I think before we even started GL, and she was like, hey, I do energy work every week for the community. Would you like to contribute? And I was like, yes, please. And we kept it up for about a year. We haven't done one this year yet, so we better get on that. But thank you for just always being there, for always putting me in a circle, for being the support, and for just showing absolute selflessness when it comes to supporting the community. There's a lot of us that get up first thing in the morning, and what we do with our coffee is definitely not read the news. It's a gift of legacy support. So yeah, without you, let me tell you, I've dealt with a couple of really huge global companies, and the support that I've received from them is just awful. So I'm very, very proud. I think we're probably right up there in the top 10 for good supports. And we are also a global movement, definitely not a global company. But I just would like to say something on behalf of Paula. Paula, thank you for everything that you've done for this community and for the selfless way that you have just taken a job and ran with it. She has helped with getting all translators from all over the world together to get the standard uniform across the board. And she was obviously met with resistance because she was new and she was, saying, come on, let's do this. So thank you for standing strong. You're an amazing person. And she just wrote something for me to read out. So Gift of Legacy has been a life-changing school for me. It has allowed me to truly connect with my essence and grow in my gratitude practice. What started as a possibility to receive gifts became much more than a monetary venture for me. Little did I know that giving my sacred yes to gifting $100 to someone I did not know would take me to know and really, really know people in many countries around the globe, and that I would be able to help an international community with making infographics and materials accessible to more people. Education is key in life. And since I'm a language teacher by profession that believes to the core of my essence, all humans have a fundamental right to abundance, I quickly offered to help make GL more inclusive so that even more could benefit from this life-changing experience in a tongue that's understood by them. In honor of Nelson Mandela, I wanted to honor one of my favorite quotes of his. He said, if you speak to a man in a language he understands, you speak to his head. If you speak to him in his language, you speak his heart. Paula. So that was really, really beautiful. And thank you for being the shining light that you are. George, I also just want to say thank you to George. He started with the Spanish community, and I think Paula's just, opened it up, because Spain and Spanish people are not only in Spain, they're all across the globe. And I just want to say thank you to Edgar and Oliver, and then also Carla for the Portuguese translation. And if there's anybody from a different language that would want to be involved, there's lots of languages that we haven't covered yet. Paula's definitely your go-to, and she'll put you on the right path. So Adele, I'm just going to hand over to you now, because I'm not sure who's still going to speak. So
thanks, Cans. Well, I'm going to start by introducing one of our new presenters. Well, he's not new, he's been around all along, but we've only just met him. And Erwin is in Thailand. There's probably about 2 o'clock in the morning now. He stayed up awake to be on this call, and that's a dedication and commitment and the GL insomnia that we all have. Erwin is going to be coordinating and assisting us with the official Gift of Legacy German channel and group that we are setting up. They all run the same, just like our Telegram groups. We're trying to get one for every community, for every language. So Erwin and his team have offered to help us with that. So I really know he needs to go to sleep. Erwin, thank you for your chats over the December holidays, and welcome to the team, and we'll hand over to you, and I'm only giving you a few minutes.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. So happy birthday, Gift of Legacy. My name is Erwin. Origin, I am from Belgium, lived many years in Germany, and for the last 10 years, I reside in Thailand with my family and 11 cats. So it is great to be part of this Gift of Legacy community. So the first year of abundance for many of us is really a true blessing. And we are happy to help the community fuel the engine, because the more people that join this journey of abundance, the more beautiful tribe of Gift of Legacy will be. So we have been reading a lot of testimonies, and some brought really tears in our eyes. Our message from the German team is keep sowing the good seed by bringing in worthy people, people that understand that it is not the money that moves the system, but the people itself. Our team does 2 presentations a week in German, a workshop every Saturday, and extra educational topics like building the right mindset, different topics about money, introduction about cryptocurrencies, and this in a simple, understandable way. So 80% of the people we asked, what would you do when you have enough money to live an abundant, independently financial life? And the astonishing answer was that they would help other people to become abundant. And that is exactly what Gift of Legacy is. And you don't have to wait. You can start right away by inviting abundance searchers to Gift of Legacy. Wow. You create a win-win situation. If you do this, helping others to help yourself. We love Gift of Legacy and the global community, because in the long run, we are victorious, not only for ourselves, but for all the participants of Gift of Legacy. Greetings and blessing to all of you, and to the core leaders, and you, Adele, thank you very much. We are happy to be with you together.
Thank you very much, Owen. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we will be in touch. I just want to give a big shout out to Paula as well. Paula is like a whirlwind. She's like a tornado. She doesn't sleep. She's always around. I don't know what her time zone is. It's a global time zone, but she does so much with all of the people who are running our global Telegram groups. And Paula is such a loving person, and we've become such good friends because I spend a lot of time chatting to her as well. But as a teacher and as an educator, she really is very, very determined to make sure that everyone in the world hears about Gift of Legacy. And so we thank her. And she's been teaching us things which we have yet to implement. Lots of people were very upset that the old Telegram groups shut down. No more than me, when I woke up one morning to do the morning posts that I do every morning, and there was no group. Immediately, Mel, are you awake? We've got no group. And we didn't know what to do. And Paula's been teaching us things which we're going to be implementing, and they are so exciting. But one of the groups is already doing that, and it's the Russian community. And I happen to be unwillingly admin on all the global groups as well. So sometimes if you get funny answers, it's me using Google Translate. But the Russian community actually hosts their presentations on their Telegram channel. And I watch. I don't understand because there's no translator. And you can't translate the sound. But I understand them. I don't know a word of what they're saying, but I understand their heart because I can hear it in their voice. And so Paula today was asked to just get everybody together, and Elena got hold of me. Elena and Victor are two of the presenters, and they're just amazing, absolutely beautiful people, but they not able to speak English too well. So they asked me to read this out to you. We are glad to welcome members of the GL community. For exactly 1 year now, we have been giving gifts from the heart and gratefully accepting help from people from different parts of the globe. We have endured difficulties together. We thank the founders for the opportunity to create an official channel and a chat in Russian. Congratulations to everyone on GL's birthday. We're still little. We have a great, bright future. Let's create a community of kindness, joy, and abundance together. Be healthy. And then they've asked us to please send the link for their Russian group. We're going to post the links now in the chat of all of the official groups. The new German one has not been set up yet, but we are going to be posting it soon because they are a team of presenters and people who are, and leaders who are all working together. Another one of our presenters is the Italian community, and that's Tanya. And she sent Merle a message, and Merle's going to read that message out. Please, Merle.
Merle's shaking her head.
Merle, haven't you got
Tandy.
it?
Where's Tandy? I just want Tandy. I'm putting you on the spot because hello, I didn't even see you were on this call. And you and Tim have been presenting for this whole year as well. So you're not going to get away with that. Hello, my love.
Oh gosh, I was hiding in this behind the scene.
You can't hide.
Hi everyone. Hi leaders. Yeah, Chris, Valisa, Candice. Adele is such a darling, and I miss my foxy lady there. So Jack, George from Spain, yeah, happy birthday. All the birthdays is not coming with cakes, but you know what, I'm just glad to be part of this beautiful community. I know this is just the beginning. There's more to come. So I like saying on my emails, the best is yet to come. So we should not give up and just press on, because when we stick together, we achieve more.
Thank you, Tandy. Thank you for being the brightest shining star. And thank you for all the beautiful presentations that you've done. I think you and Melissa haven't presented together for the longest time. But yeah, I'm looking forward until we have a live get together, hopefully soon. We can all hug and catch up again.
Definitely. I'm still dreaming of the island, GL Island. So
thanks, Tandy.
Thank you.
Mel, have you found that message? Because I can read it if you don't have it. Okay, Mel's got it. She can read it. This is Tanya from our Italian community.
Sorry, I was muted and then I realized I had the message. Sorry, everybody. Okay, so my name is Tanya and I joined the wonderful community in February 2022. And since that day, I have been extremely happy because not only is it helping me and the Italian community a lot economically, but also because it is changing my life at 360 degrees. And then she's got a smiley face. Since when I'm part of something, in me has changed. I'm a new person. It's been 11 months with a smile on my lips and in which I met and am meeting wonderful people. It's not just me, but also many people I'm sharing the experience with, and I get feedback about it every day. The first year is just the beginning towards many years to come.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Such a beautiful message.
Tim is on the call, and I have to hear Tim speak.
We definitely have to hear Tim speak.
Okie dokie, Tim. The crowd has spoken. me just ask you to unmute. There we go.
Hi, Tim.
Greetings, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, happy Christmas, happy New Year, happy Easter, happy birthday. Wonderful to still be here. I'm in the background, I'm never disappeared, I'm still here.
Oh, it's so nice to see you, Tim. Are you doing well?
Fantastic. Had to join for this call. This call is a critically important one. And guys, Chris, I can't believe that it's a year. It can't be a year. It really, it's gone too fast. But when you look back at what has transpired, what's been accomplished, you realize that the next year is going to be plain sailing. And as I'm always saying to people, put it into perspective where you're at now and have a look at sometimes where you've come from. Can you imagine at what's possible going forward? So truly blessed to still be around. I need to get more involved. This community, it's one you miss. That's why when I saw that poster coming out, I thought, I'm in. It's in my diary. You know, this is really, I can't. I'm working so much on my own now, doing my own business, that I miss the connectivity of the community. So like a number of you have said, it's not about the money. It's about the people you meet, the relationships you build, the like-mindedness. That's what's so key. Everybody here has a similar threshold in their mindsets. And that's where we're just going to keep attracting those same types of people. The energy is it's just overpowering. So thanks a lot. Appreciate it. And
Tim, thank you to you for the many presentations that you did. Thank you for your words of wisdom and inspiration. And we do miss you. I've got your number, so I'm going to be bugging you.
You do.
But it's lovely to see you. Thanks so much. Well, we've got lots of our international community here tonight. We've got some people who we've specifically asked to speak because they have shared the most beautiful messages on the groups today. Is Martika, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Martika, is she on the call? Just put your hand up so we can find you. She shared the most beautiful message this morning. Martika? Okay, while we're looking for her, is Lolan on the call? You all said you would be here.
She was on the call. I saw her, and somebody's just in the chat. Yeah, Martika. I think Martika is that World Leader Gift of Legacy.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a favor? Just put your hands up, and then we'll be able to find you, because a lot of people don't actually have the right names on their Zoom.
Martika, if you can just wave furiously. Edgar, if you know her, or anyone else. Okay, there we go.
Okay, and then I'm going to get Corrine to say a few words.
Corrine will be next because she's busy babysitting, and then Raphael. And then we also need Pablo. You can look for Pablo. And I think that's everybody there. I'm going to ask you if Edgar can speak as well, because Edgar and I hang out on Tuesday evenings. I will explain. Okay. All right. So who can we start with? Should we start with Corrine? Because she's already there.
I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Hello, Corrine. Happy birthday and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy birthday, everybody, and Happy New Year. And well, very shortly, what I want to say is how amazed I am with the work that has been done from, here is Canada speaking, the French side of Canada, and also for the English speaking Canada. But we got into this amazing concept around last April. And so we went all through the amazing changes that, the core leaders, the programmers, we all worked together to give us. And now, like Chris was saying, and also Candice, this is running well, a wonderful, wonderful engine to help us to really attract or enjoy, better said, enjoy abundance in 2023. And I'm going to finish by thanking the people that I work closely with, because I took upon myself to bring all of this in French. And I've had a lot of help from Adele, from Paula, obviously, so much help. And I learned so much because I am not too much at ease with technology. So she helped me a lot to learn. Adele to help me. I want to thank Candice and Chris that have always responding to me from so far away when there is something that is needed. The other people I know less, but my hat to you, everybody. Amazing, amazing work done in the last 12 months. So happy birthday, everybody.
Thank you, Karine. And Karine is in Canada. She works with our French-speaking community. Karine, I'm coming to visit you. That's my bucket list. You're on my list, so thank you so much. So
I have a room for you.
Oh, wonderful.
For you.
So before any rumors start spreading, and my father is possibly on this call, I'm going to ask if Edgar can speak now. On Tuesday evenings, normally after I've done a presentation, I don't phone my family. I immediately hop onto a Zoom call with George.
Inmediatamente termino.
Can you unmute Edgar? Thank you. I'd jump onto a Zoom call with George and Edgar and Yvette from the Spanish community, and we do question and answers, sometimes for 3 hours, and I don't speak Spanish, but I'm learning. So Edgar, buenas noches. Would you like to speak? Can you unmute
Okay.
Edgar?
Yes, I hope I don't create feedback. Definitely, thank you. What a pleasure, what an honor giving me the opportunity. It is my pleasure, it is my honor to be able to assist and contribute with the gifting community. To me, it has been a blessing. Since the moment I joined in, I said, this is the greatest invention that I've seen. I love Gift of Legacy. I love the community. I love every minute. I present every date. I've been blessed with the team that has supported me, and we work as a family. And first of all, I want to thank each one of you. I'm not going to name everyone because it take me forever. But definitely, Adele, you have been an inspiration. Chris, Candice, Valesa, Hercules, Tim, everyone. And I feel very blessed.
Right. Well, then we've got a date next week, Tuesday night. Edgar, we've just got to send out the link, okay? We'll see you then. Thank you so much. Then I'm going to call on Martika. I can see she's there. Can we unmute Martika so she can share her beautiful message, please? And I don't even know where in the world she comes from. Can we unmute Martika?
Okay, can you hear me?
We can. Hello.
Okay, hello. I don't speak English very well, but I'm going to try to read the message I wrote this morning to this beautiful movement because I really feel that is the best I could live actually in my life. Okay, I want to congratulate Gift for Legacy, its developers, its core leaders, and each of the users who are making beautiful tours of all the Gift for Legacy boards today. I feel that it has been one of my best experiences of my last years. At 62 years old, I can feel that my spiritual path has grown since I got to know this great movement. Today, I am confirmed as a gifter of the Platinum Board since yesterday that I sent my gift. That was the experience that most attracted me when I found out about this gift system. How does it feel to give $5,000 to someone you don't even know? Well, the universe gave me the opportunity to send it to Sabina in Germany. And I assure you that the feeling is sublime. The universe is clear about everything. And I know that with her spirituality, she will become another friend in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Chris, Candice, Balisa, Adele. I have always felt them so close to my heart as if I already knew them. The legacy that I have generated in my life, I hope it continues as strong and loving as it is today. I have not only my close friend of the soul with me, accompanying me, but each one of their guests entering every day to further strengthen this beautiful family that was born in Cali, Colombia. I send you all my love and thanks and the joy of knowing that along the way I have met people as beautiful as those who are with us today. Thank you, and may abundance never leave us. I love you all. Thank you.
Martica, thank you. I read that message today and it warmed my heart. And I mentioned it earlier to everybody, and I didn't realize it was you because we see people's faces and not necessarily their names. So, wow. I mean,
I love you.
We were in a meeting about 3 months ago, just trying to get the guidelines all clear for everybody in South America. And I'm so grateful that you went from not only the $400 board, you went to the 1.6 and the 5,000. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And I love you so much.
So much love for you too.
Thank you.
You guys were mean asking me to do this because it's a bit hard. I'm very emotional. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to ask Pablo, if Pablo would like to speak. I have the name saved as Pablo. I think it's the right person. Wow. I see the most amazing messages coming through, especially between you and Paula. I know you have a strong connection, and you also shared a very beautiful, beautiful message today. Would you like to share with us?
Hola, buenas tardes. Estoy en Venezuela. Adel, gracias. No speaking English. Solo
That's okay.
español.
I understand you. You're in Venezuela. Buenas noches.
Sí, acá son aproximadamente las 3:15 de la tarde. Darle, bueno, las gracias a ustedes, los creadores de esta maravillosa oportunidad, este maravilloso proyecto. Son líderes maravillosos, mentes brillantes. Por lo que hemos visto, esto ha ayudado a muchísimas familias, y a las nuestras, sobre todo a la mía, es una excelente oportunidad para todos, realmente. Cuando empecé en mayo, de verdad tenía dudas y realmente llegué de la mano de una líder, Alejandra Villavicencio, la cual me habló del proyecto. Y al principio no creía, decía, no, esto es otra plataforma más. Pues no, resulta que puse un poco de énfasis, de enfoque, y el enfoque es muy importante en este proyecto. Realmente diría que es primordial enfocarse. Desde el primer día me enfoqué, y hasta ahora, hasta los 7 meses que ya tengo en la comunidad, de verdad he tenido resultados maravillosos. Ha sido una bendición para mí, para mi familia, y realmente a todos los que están empezando, los que no han empezado, que están acá, que están mirando para darle el paso, den un salto de fe, porque de verdad funciona. Te lo aseguro que funciona. Esto lo que hay que tener compromiso, actitud, ante todo actitud, porque es muy importante. Todos somos merecedores de esos regalos. A veces pensamos que no, ¿por qué me van a dar un regalo a mí? No, todos somos merecedores. Tenemos que tomar esa actitud de merecimiento. Y Adel, no preparé ningún discurso, sino que realmente te lo estoy hablando de corazón.
You
De
were
corazón te lo
perfect, Pablo, and I know what you said because I've been on the call. So you said that you were very grateful to Gift of Legacy. It's a beautiful project. You were very grateful to the core leaders. You think it's a brilliant community, and you spoke a lot about the love within the community. Am I right, Edgar? Did I get some of that right? You see, we don't have to understand the words that people speak. We just have to listen to their hearts. And Pablo, I understand what you're saying, and you love Gift of Legacy just as much as I do. So thank you. Gracias. Prof. Ruff, are you going to speak for us now? Please don't do Spanish because you're pushing my limits now.
Hello. Thank you, Adele. Thank you,
Buenas
everyone.
noches.
Yeah, well, I'm very happy. I do speak English, so I can.
I know.
I am very happy to be here. It took me by surprise that you invite me to share some words with you today. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to Candice, to Chris, to Valisa, and to this beautiful community. I am so happy that I finally land on the gold board, and for me was a surprise. I want to share something with you, and from the bottom of my heart, in a moment, I lost the main feeling of Gift of Legacy, in which we were invited to go further, and then something happened, because from the beginning I have this urge in my heart to get into to platinum. And for me, it was so clear since the beginning. But in a way, in the middle of the way, we lost the path. And then I thought that I will never be able to recover it. And when something happened, when Candice told us, it's not your money. It's not your money. You are custody. Your custody is if you take this money and use it for something else, you are stealing this money. And for me, I get offended. I have to be sincere. I get offended. I'm not stealing anyone. But because I wasn't not clear. And since that moment, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart, because since in the moment I felt offended and I blocked my mind, I couldn't see anything else. I said, this is it. It's the end for me on Gift of Legacy. I don't want to know anything else. And then I talked with Lorleen and Martika and said, listen, this is it for me. And they told me this, and you have to let this message clarify it inside of you. Let this message get to the end, to the bottom, and stand. And one day I wake up and I say, I understand now. Because understanding is something that you can push. Understanding is happening when it's happening. And I call Lolene, and I call Martika, and I call off the leader of our community. I say, I understand now. I understand now what Candice was trying to explain us. And not only that, but I can share it with my group, with my people, with the community. And since that very moment, I've been asking everyone, hey, save 500, save it. It's not yours, it's save it. 400 for silver, and 100 to become perpetual. Keep it. Forget about the 500. Forget it. You don't have it. It's not yours. Imagine that you don't have it. And with that's 300. Please buy something beautiful for you to enjoy your life. Something delicious, something that you will remind in your cellular memory forever.
Oh, thank you, Prof.
And this is what I want to share. I just want to finish saying thank you from the bottom of my heart. Sorry, I didn't prepare anything. It was coming out like this way. Thank you, Candice, for bringing the light. Thank you, Chris, for keep yourself supporting everything. Valisa and Adele, thank you for every single message you bring up every day with that creativity. And I hope this 2023 will be our year of prosperity. Thank you very much for all of you.
Thank you,
Prof.
Thank
It's
you
so
so
beautiful.
Thank you for
Thank
sharing your hearts. And yeah, thank you, because it's exactly what I said before. You know, we've done everything for you guys, and it might not feel like it sometimes, but thank you. And what you're speaking about is waking up one day and suddenly inner standing, because inner standing comes from a place of knowing. So thank you for sharing that. And wow, this call is what Gift of Legacy is all about. And I wish that we could invite new people to calls like this. Anybody can watch a presentation on how boards work. This is the heart of it. This is the magic, and this is where it's at. So thank you.
It's a beautiful story, Prof, because I remember when you went time where somebody hadn't gifted you and you didn't have your gift, because we had a chat. And you know, if everybody just follows the guidelines, it's so simple. When you join Gift of Legacy, you gift your $100 and you move through all 4 boards, and you invite 2 people to join, and they invite 2 people to do the same. End of presentation. Right, let's go on with the stories. So I don't know if Carla's translating, but she also wanted to speak. She's from our Portuguese community. Is Carla able to speak? Carla, I see you. Can we unmute Carla so she can speak? Can you see Carla? There we go. Hi, Carla.
Hi. Hi, Adele. Hi, Candice, Chris, everyone.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. I think Portuguese people have problems with listen my translation, so later I translate everything again, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
It's a pleasure to be with you today. 1 year, wow. It's amazing. Me and Bruno start about working here in this community about May, June. And it has been a great adventure, a wonderful journey with you guys. And it's so beautiful because now already we have with us Brazil, Angola, Congo, India, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, German, England, and Belgium. Just these all months of countries in the few months. And it was been so wonderful to learning about all the new people that arrive to us with their problems, their dreams, anxieties, fears, everything. But it has been amazing because we learned so many things. Empathy, altruism, kindness is very good. It's very nice. You see, for me, that I'm in love with JL. So it's like I told Candice, I felt home here. I felt home, and it's the top of the things that I can say to you. For this 23, I think that I talk for me and all the people and countries that are in here, that we wish that all over the world people come to us and say thank you so much, because JL changed my entire life. Thank you for remind me and invite me to JL. Thank you, because is the first thing that I remember every day, I speak very fast, sorry.
You speak beautifully.
Yes, but my colleagues that are translate don't like me, I know. Every morning, every night, I thank Bruno for inviting me to this. This is amazing. And we are making the difference in the lives of the other peoples. We put food in the table, in the fridge. We put money for them to buy medicines, to buy shoes. It's amazing what the gift of legacy can do for all of us, for all of the countries. And thank you for accepting me in this group, in this community. I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
We are very glad you are here. Thank you, Carla. Thank you. Oliver, I know you're busy translating, but please would you say something too?
Thank you, Carla. While we're waiting for Oliver to unmute, I also just want to say a big shout out to Bruno. I know he's not often on the calls, but what an amazing, positive man. And yeah, just another beautiful soul that's contributing so nicely to Portugal and all the Portuguese. Oliver, hello. Hola.
Hello everyone. Thank you very much. I'm so glad to be able to, share with the international community today. Yeah, it feels like a huge family. It's been truly amazing. My journey here has been for around like 10 months, and yeah, every step has been amazing. Like, the people you meet along the way, the stories, and I really want to thank to all the leadership, to the core, for taking this initiative, for like believing in yourselves, in the project, and also in us, and also to all the leadership in Latin America, holding together. It's much inspiration. And yeah, for me, it's like, I say gift of legacy, make your dreams shiny again. It's like sometimes we have dreams, but they're dusty, like, they're like somewhere in the back of your head, but you don't really know how you are going to be able to achieve them. But once gift of legacy came into my life, it's like I believe anything is possible. And I really like picture myself living those dreams, and also along the way helping people to, I say, like, to when I talk with the team and the people about gift of legacy, I say is like, our job is also to wake up minds, that we really realize our full potential, and that what we believe we create. So it's really kind of like deprogramming from all those limiting beliefs and fear and all that. So yeah, the blessing is not just economically, it's like the benefits one experiences by being in this community are just like endless. And I feel this is just starting. Happy birthday to everyone, and may this keep growing, and may we get to many people, many families around the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Oliver, and it's lovely to see your face and know who you are. So thank you very much. So the reason there was an echo, folks, is because Oliver is busy translating at the same time. So we apologize for that audio there, but we couldn't mute him. We needed to hear him. CAN's core leaders, those are the people who we had lined up. 9:30, I'm still going strong. So I'm going to do what we do on the Spanish call on a Tuesday night, because I've got the floor. The first 5 people who put their hands up. So you either have to put your hand up like this and grab Candace's attention, or you put your hand up using the reaction knob at the bottom of your screen. We're going to allow 5 people 1 minute to say happy birthday from your heart. So 5 people, put your hands up. Candace, I'm handing over to you, and I'm going to let you guys end off the call. Love and leave you. You can mute me now, and you can run the next 5. Or must I do them?
Happy birthday! I wish everybody at GL the most wonderful, wonderful birthday, and sending lots and lots of love. And I know this year is going to be magnificent for all of us and all of you. And sure, I can't say anything more than what everyone else has said. My heart feels so expanded, and I just feel like I'm oozing love, oozing 2023 love. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank you. And I must say, from Shireen sharing all of her insights in the last couple of Motivation Mondays we had last year, I've actually joined, and I'm also learning about the law of mankind. And it is absolutely beautiful, because once I know enough, Shireen and I are going to do some work together, and we're really going to bring it across in everything that we do, GL. We pretty much do. It's just not formalized and make it better. So yeah, to be able to walk the walk and never ever stand in fear again, because this fear is a construct of this reality that we are breaking down, and all of you here are a big part of that. So yeah.
Yep. Well done.
Perfect. Everyone's tired.
Okay, you guys don't have stamina. You must come hang out with me in the Spanish community. We can do this. But Cans, you can finish off now. Please mute me while I'll mute myself. Love you all. Happy birthday.
Wow. What a call, everybody. And if we could just commit to doing this every month, as close to the 10th as possible, we can jam pack these calls. And I know that this is a call that I'm definitely going to share with people that I want to join. This is where the magic's at, because this is real and it's happening, and it's from people all over the world that weren't necessarily here from the 10th of January last year. So Dad wants to just wave and say hello.
Hello. Happy birthday, GL. It's been a year. It's been a roller coaster ride, but now you know what? This plane is built to rock and roll, and now this year is going to be something unbelievable, because like Candace said, it's fine-tuned machine and it's flying on like warp speed. So all we have to do is man the thing and make her fly perfectly, because the machine is perfect. Good luck everybody for 23. Let's go. Love you so much. So, and thank you so much for all being there and everything you've done and everything you put in there. And I think my minute's up. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. So let's commit next month, wherever the 10th is, as close as it lies. Let's all meet each other back here and have the wonderful experience that we've had, because then we will be 13 months old. And I don't know about you, but the number 13 is very, very lucky for me. So thank you all for being here. Those of you that have just shown up, even though your cameras aren't on, I recognize a lot of names. And thank you for standing the test of time. And we're still here after a year. And it's been so wonderful to be part of a program that is a pioneer in the gifting communities. And yes, there's going to be other gifting programs, and we absolutely welcome them, because we don't have anything to measure ourselves against. So the more that come along, the more we can grow, and the more we can still stay ahead of everyone that's starting a gifting community, because we've got 12 months on everyone. Sure, we've learned so much and continue to learn. And at the end of the day, we are anchoring abundance consciousness into the planets, and it's here to stay, because like I said in the beginning, once you flood the world with money, the spell is broken, and we will no longer be under control or live in fear anymore. So love you guys. See you next time, whenever that is. And blessings to all of you. How does it get better than that? Let's
Bye-bye. Thank you. Well done.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. That was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Queremos, we love you.
Bye.
Gracias.
Ay, sí.